What's up, guys? Good morning. If I'm lucky, I slept 2 hours. If I'm lucky, but ready to start the day. We opened a lot of sets yesterday, and biggest thing I realized was this video. I have a lot on my mind. Waking up. A lot of things I realized, but I'm trying to make it as clear as possible. So, thing is, honestly, indirect is the way to go by far. It's unmatched to. Direct is the way to go. Sorry, erase that. Direct is the way to go by far. It's you can't. It's incomparable. Reason being is because with direct approaches, you skipped many steps. You saved so much time with your life. You filter them out because you're gonna be doing a lot of approaches. If you're in game, if you like women, if you're trying to be Casanova, you're gonna be doing a lot of approaches, and direct is gonna save tremendous time in the long run. But it's fun to experiment with indirect approaches. But direct, it just shows tremendous value. It builds attraction, I think, a lot better than indirect. Sometimes you have to go indirect depending on their culture, where they're from, and everything. Be a little friendly, this and that. But for the average girl, for the majority of the girls, direct is the way to go. It'll save you a lot of time. It builds attraction faster. It's more manly, and they know.
It sets a frame.
It
sets a certain frame.
It sets a certain frame.
For the interaction.
It sets a certain frame for the interaction, and it's tremendous benefits, man. And that's what the girls want. If all of a sudden, if you're indirect and you stay indirect, the girls get bored and they kind of want to ditch you. I realized they want you to be direct and play around, be a man, touch, escalate, throw them in the air, flip them upside down. You know what I'm saying? So I realized that, man, and yeah. Yeah, guys. It's huge for me, and it's the truth, man. So, indirect is cool. Indirect is cool, man. But they say indirectly open and somewhat direct during the conversation and go for a number close. Man, the chances of you calling them picking up, and you setting up a day 2 or whatever it may be is relatively low. It's gonna be low, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? If you're indirect, you got to go for a pull. Be direct, stay persistent with them. But if you're direct, you really stand out. You go for a number closed, and you have a high chance, I think, of getting day 2, whatever it may be. So direct is the way to go. And direct, just staying direct the whole time around, going for a pull. Direct saves you tremendous time in the long run. Direct filters them out right away. Direct makes you stand out. Direct is tremendous benefits, man. So escalation, direct, kind of ties together, and just that's the way to go. So I see it. It's kind of obvious once you're in game and once you have a good amount of approaches and got numbers. So that's the difference in indirect and direct, guys. So I'm gonna just really solidify my style as being direct and try to find a way to be the best at direct approaches and stay that way. Because I just see tremendous benefits. Cause I like the long run too, and the long run is I try to live a fulfilling life, and I don't want to mess around. Yeah, it's cool sometimes being indirect, like I said, but my default gonna be direct from now on. All right, guys, keep it posted. Back at it every single day, man. Working hard. Adios, way.
Okay, I'm gonna say a quick word about that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think something that could be, I guess, a good balance to direct and indirect would be something in between, like semi-direct, where you're not explicitly saying something like you're absolutely gorgeous or something like that. Instead, you're subtly hitting on them and they know that you're hitting on them, but at the same time it's not completely obvious and explicitly stated in the statement itself. So if you say something like, how much time do I have to impress you before your boyfriend comes back? That's Frank's line. It's pretty obvious that you're hitting on them, but you're not saying something like, I think you're absolutely gorgeous or something like that, because sometimes that sets you into a weaker frame. And I know I've been looking at some daygame.com stuff as well, and John Matrix talks about this. He says sometimes guys invest too much too early by immediately going in, saying you're absolutely gorgeous, and staying on that thread over and over. They just keep hitting on the girl constantly. Instead, I think a better way to approach it would be to go with a low investment compliment. You might say something like along those lines, like how long do I have to impress you before your boyfriend comes back? And from there, you've already set the man to woman frame, but you're not over investing either. You're showing that you're abundant while at the same time you're interested in that girl. So that's what I have to say about that topic. And right now we're probably gonna head out, take care of some business, and then hit it later on today. So we'll definitely keep you posted. And
Absolutely.
is that good for now?
Yeah, guys, that's basically it. He nailed it, man. That's perfect. Shoot, you can't get better than that. So we're gonna push and perfect that. And we didn't invent direct, but let me tell you, we're about to perfect direct.
All right.